And I am with you with the area of ABFM, that is Advanced Business and Financial Management. So let's look forward to it and learn another level of functions of management today. Okay, so we are looking forward towards the area of functions of management. This is what a particular case study would look like. It says that Jay is working as a marketing manager in a company. He has been given a task of selling 1 lakh units of product at the cost of 100 units per unit within 20 days. He's able to sell all the units within a stipulated time, but had to sell the last 1,000 units at 20% discount in order to complete the target. In such a situation, he will be considered to be an efficient manager and effective manager, both effective and efficient manager, or none of the above. Okay, let's talk about it. The person who is able to finish his task within a specific amount, within a specific period of time, he is called efficient. If he knows how to control the cost, he is efficient. If he knows how to finish off the work within a stipulated period of time, that means it is based upon completion of target within a specific period of time. That is what we call effective. So there are two things, efficient and effective. So in this case, if he's able to finish it off within that particular amount, here he can say he had to sell the 1,000 units at 20% discount in order to complete the target. So basically, he was able to complete the target, but at a cost which was more than that. So in this case, the correct answer is he was effective. He completed his target, but what happened? His targets were definitely complete, but at a higher cost. So that's what we talk about being effective. Management translates the work to be carried out in the terms of goals to be achieved and assigns the means to achieve it. This statement relates to. In this case, let's say that in terms of management, what happens is we have certain objectives now. The organization will have a specific objective. Acha, the question that we just did now, these are called case study or descriptive questions. These can be asked in the examination again, because in the CAIIB we always have case study based questions. So in terms of module A, you'll not get any kind of numericals, but you'll get such kind of questions in case they would like to check up your concepts. So that is what you can prepare for in terms of the module A. Okay, here comes the second question, which says that the management, the top level is going to make up the goals, and after making the goals, and the middle level is going to simplify it for the lower level so that they can achieve it. Now the breaking up is done by them. So in this case, management translates the work to be carried out in terms of the goals to be achieved and assigns the means to achieve it. This statement relates to management of work, management of people, management of operations, or all of the above. The management that translates the work to be carried out in terms of the goals to be achieved or assigns the means to achieve it. Now, they are looking forward to this. That means they are totally associated with their work. So this is basically linked with management of work, because they are telling how to do the work, whatever the relation of the work with the particular scenario of working is. They are obsessed with the area of working. If I have to get the work done through someone, I will prepare the objective, then I'll tell them how to achieve it. So there, the entire focus is on getting that particular objective done. So that's how we define the management of work here. Next question, what do you mean by authority? Is it right to do something, ability to do something, derived from many sources, or not visible from the organization chart? One of the hardest realities of authority is it is visible through the organizational chart. The one who's sitting at the top of the organizational level can be termed as someone who is taking care of the top level of the organization. Someone who's sitting at the top takes the decisions. So they have authority. They have the power, a command to ask someone to do the work for them. Derived from many sources? No, it's derived just from one. That is the authority they have in the organization. Ability to do something. If I can do something, that doesn't mean if I can administer the entire country, that doesn't mean I get that administration. I will get that power only when the organization allows me to do so, right? So in this case, it's basically right to do something, or you can say It can be called right to command or to take decisions. That is what we call authority as. That is the right to do something. Nobody is going to question when they're doing something. Now comes the next question. Which one of the following is not correct in case of planning? Planning is goal-oriented, planning is pervasive, planning is discrete function, or planning is flexible. If we say which one of the following is not correct in case of planning, it means that planning is goal-oriented, planning is pervasive, planning is goal-oriented. It's an important thing. Planning is pervasive, required at every level. It's not a discrete function. It's not something that we do it in whenever we would like to. There's no specific intensity. Less, more, less, more. There's nothing like that. And the last one is planning has to be flexible. Think about it. If I want to get the work done through someone, we are all humans now. So when I'm dealing with humans, it's not possible that I deal with humans and I do not become flexible towards it, because if I would like to get the work done through others, I will have to please them. I'll have to keep them happy. Otherwise, it's not possible for them to work for me with that kind of intensity, right? So that is what we can define here. So in this case, the correct answer is that planning is not a discrete function. It's not a discrete function. Next question, dash is concerned with total manner in which a manager influences the actions of subordinates, planning, organizing, directing, or staffing. Then it says dash is concerned with the total manner, the total way through which the manager influences the actions of others. See, nobody is interested in working. Most of the people would like to just make money while sitting idle in the office. But then the organization makes them feel that if you would like to grow, you need to learn the work. Once you learn the work, then your need in the organization would definitely increase, isn't it? That is what they call it: planning, organizing, directing, or staffing. In this case, the correct answer is directing. Directing has 4 elements. First one is supervision. Then second is motivation. Then the third one is leadership. And last one is communication. It is S, M, L, and C. This is what we define as in terms of accounting there, in terms of the concepts of management. Next, responsibility is the duty. It was propounded by Elton Mayo, Peter Drucker, Chester Barnard, or M.E. Hartley. Now, these are the kind of questions which we need to be prepared for, because in terms of management, there are so many theories. Anything can be asked from these theories. So the question says, what is the responsibility? That responsibility is the duty. It was propounded by Elton Mayo, Peter Drucker, Chester Barnard, or M.E. Hartley. Who has given that responsibility is a duty? See, responsibility is something that is derived out of authority. If I have the command to, basically have the right to command to someone that this is what they are supposed to do, I have the power, right? So if I have the command over others, that is my authority. From authority, it comes the point of responsibility, because you have to make the particular person responsible even for whatever he is doing in the organization. Otherwise, if he keeps on taking wrong decisions, he is not responsible for the same. He'll continue doing that. That's a pattern now. So basically, that is dangerous for the organization. So whenever there's an authority which is trying to make something out of it, so whenever someone has a greater authority, then greater responsibility is also given to them to balance it out. So responsibility is basically a duty. From authority we get responsibility, and from responsibility we also get the point of answerability. So there it is, 3 things getting out of it. So basically this is given by M.E. Hartley. So authority is equal to responsibility. The leader is sane because he knows whatever he's doing, he's also going to be answerable towards their people. He is responsible for whatever he is doing for his people. Then If his authority is more than responsibility, he will exploit his people, just like Hitler did in terms of the work. The leader becomes exploitative, and whenever with the authority is falls short in terms of responsibilities, too much burdened with the questions, but not having the enough power, then he's just a dummy. He is not someone who can be a good leader because he's just placed there and someone else is playing with him. So basically, not a good way of looking forward towards the working. So this is when we have authority equal to responsibility. This is the one of the sanest way of working with the leaders. Then next question, keeping in view the changes on the customer demands and preferences, taste maker bakery has reduced the sugar. This is a descriptive question again. Sugar and fat content in its products. This approach of business shows that the management is an intangible force, a group activity, dynamic function, or multi-dimensional activity. Keeping in view the changes in the customer. Okay, the customer demands can be changing. When such a thing happens, then this would be treated as a dynamic function. See, for example, what did Maggie do? Do you know? Maggie knew that people really liked its masala. Now they introduced magic masala, which was basically their the tastemaker that they were using in terms to enhance their the taste of their noodles. So basically, they understood the assignment. They knew that the people like changes. So basically, they understood they have to keep on changing themselves. They have to keep on improving their product. That is what this particular concept talks about. Here comes the next question. Administrative function is the managerial function, top level, middle level, lower level, or supervisory. When we talk about administrative function, decision making and everything is done by the top level. So they lead the organization. It has to be the middle level. The answer is middle level. The answer is not top level. It has to be middle level. The entire decision making, how do we look forward to it, what exactly should be done to work, XYZ is always covered by the middle level there, right? So the top level, because they take the decisions what is to be done, how it is to be done. So XYZ things are related to the administrative function, but this is related to only and only the middle level, not anything else. Here comes the next question. Which of the following statements does not pertain to the middle level management? They are responsible for all the activities of the operational managers. They are responsible for the welfare and survival of the organization. They interpret the policies made by top level management or cooperate with other departments for smooth running of the organization. Which of the following statements does not pertain to middle level? Top level is something that deals with the decision making. Middle level deals with something which is related to the welfare of the people, and the lower level is responsible for the supervision. So basically, among the following, what would be the answer? Basically, they cater the top level. Yes, they do. They need to talk to the top level. They are basically the linking pins between the top and the lower level. That is what we can call them. Then they are responsible for the welfare and survival of the organization. Not exactly. This is the task which the top level does. The interpreter of the policies, again, the top level creates it, the middle level accepts it and gives it to the lower level, and they cooperate with the other departments for the smooth running of the business. So this is also correct. This is also correct, and this is also correct. So correct answer is B. They are responsible for all the welfare and survival of the organization. Organizing is a function of management that involves deciding what activities and resources are required, who will do a particular task, where will it be done, or all of the above. When we talk about the functions of management, organizing as a function of management involves organizing. See, the first level is planning. Planning is making a decision that this is what I want. From planning, we move towards organizing. That means we need to arrange whatever we would like to achieve. Then we move towards putting people to work, that is staffing. And the next is directing. And then the last one is controlling. So these are the various functions of management. So what activities and resources are required, who will do a particular task, or well will it be done, or all of the above. What is organizing exactly about? See, organizing starts with the working that is being done. So that's the difference between organizing and planning, that the mental work is done by the area of planning, and the organizing takes care of the ultimate arrangements of the resources and everything else that is required in terms of management. So the correct answer is all of the above here. Right? That's it. Thank you so much for being there. If you haven't reviewed our courses yet, then our CAIIB latest batches are here. So you should look forward to it, because the CAIIB new syllabus is definitely something which is difficult and requires a rigorous practice. And at the same time, mentorship is definitely essential, especially considering the fact that the new syllabus is definitely more challenging than what we have in the previous years. And at the same time, you have compulsory subjects. There are 4 subjects, and then you have an elective subject to look forward to as well. So yes, there is a good amount of stress on all the bankers who are giving the examination this year, because new syllabus, new patterns, and new way of working towards the syllabus, and more subjects as well. So if you're preparing for it, you can check out our CAIIB Ka Mahapack. Under this, you get not only the CAIIB regular classes, both bilingual as well as English medium, but you also get the test series, you also get the ebooks, you also get the various details like you get all live classes, mock test series, video solutions, revision batches, ebooks, numerical batches, case study batches, topic wise ebooks. Even you get the last we have specific classes at the end of the particular sessions, which might be revision classes, power pack batches, whatever would come up in this particular CAIIB curriculum. You can be a part of it for both the mediums, and that too for an year. That means this particular validity is available for you for 6+6. That means it is available for 12 months. So if you take up the course, that means you have ample of time to prepare for this particular session. Or if you're planning to give it in the November even, then even you have time to prepare in a proper way. So if you're preparing for this, we have got all the elective subjects, and we have also got all the compulsory subjects. So in this particular Mahapack, you get everything that you're preparing for CAIIB examination. So kindly hurry up, and what you need to do in this case is look forward to our batch, click on the area of buy now, use the code Y541, and you get 81% of discount and double validity. So what are we looking forward to? It would cost you 7199.20. So kindly go ahead and check it out on our website or in our app. And yes, if you're going through our app, you'll get 81% of discount as well as double validity. That means it is available for 12 months. So looking forward to it, then kindly do it as early as possible, as the offer will end soon. So check it out. The same in our app or in our website, right? So this is what you can look forward to, and have a nice day everyone. We'll be meeting tomorrow at the same time. Thank you.